Welcome back to Brick by Brick. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 worst performing investments in my LEGO investing collection. So I've made plenty of videos about telling you guys the best sets in my LEGO investing collection, but the reality of investing really in anything in general is sometimes you're going to pick things that don't end up doing as well as you had hoped, and sometimes that's been the case for me with LEGO. Not all of them do as well as I had predicted or thought they would have done. I generally have enough that I still make a pretty good profit, but there are generally sometimes a few where I don't do as well as I was hoping. And today we're going to be going through some of those sets. We're going to be going through the 5 worst. So this right here is the LEGO, Trouble on Tatooine set. It's from the Mandalorian line. It comes with 2 minifigures, as well, 2 normal size minifigures, and then the LEGO Baby Yoda figure. And this set has gone, I think this is the one of 2 that has actually gone down in value from what I paid for it. A good chunk of these have just kind of remained at retail price, slightly below, slightly above, but around that point. This one, and it hasn't been by too much, but it's gone down. I got it, I think it retailed for $30, and I got it for retail. Unfortunately, I wish I bought it on sale, but I ended up buying it at the LEGO store, so it was kind of only like 5% off. But because of that, it is now worth about $27 to $28, so it's gone down in value by about 10%, which is kind of unfortunate, but you can't win them all, so sometimes you have to take a loss in one of the sets, but thankfully I didn't put too much money into this one. I literally just bought this one set, so it was only a $30 risk versus the potential for a reward. So I didn't end up losing too much money on this set, but it still kind of hurts whenever I have a set that doesn't do as well as I was hoping or ends up going down in value slightly. Alrighty, and then this right here is the only other set that has gone down in value from its retail price. So this one, it's set number 40220. It's got 118 pieces. It's kind of just a mini little version of the London bus, of the double-decker red bus. It has a cool little, I don't know if that's a sticker or not, but it has a cool little movie advertisement on it for the brick separator, which is kind of cool. And then on the other side, it has a sticker that says, let's see here, now's the time to visit, with the famous clock there. So it's pretty cool return on investment. It hasn't done very well though. It's gone down in value actually. And so hopefully it eventually goes up in value. I kind of just ended up buying this set because I needed to buy a cheap set to qualify for a gift with purchase. The gift with purchase was worth a little bit more than this set, so I figured it'd probably be worth it for me to end up buying a cheap LEGO set so I could qualify for the gift with purchase. And I'm still glad I did. I wish I had picked up maybe a LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack instead of this one, but it's gone down in value, and I think it's only one of 2 that have actually gone down in value from what I paid for them. I've had some that I was able to get on sale that have gone down in value, but I've still generally made a profit off of them even after they've retired, just they haven't gone up in value as much as I'd hoped. But this is the only other set that has actually gone down in value from what I paid for it, which is kind of unfortunate. But again, it wasn't that much money. It was only a $10 set, and so I wanted to make sure I didn't put too much money into one LEGO set, so didn't end up putting too much into it, and I'm so glad I did. Next up, we get to a bit of a bigger set here. So this right here is the LEGO Hogwarts Express. It has 108 or 101 pieces. It's got some cool minifigures in it. You have 6 minifigures. And this set, so LEGO recently made a new version of the Hogwarts Express that was better in a lot of ways. I've heard that the train wheels for this set don't end up fitting on normal LEGO tracks, so it won't be able to be compatible with other LEGO train sets. But I thought this set would end up doing pretty well. The previous Hogwarts Express sets have ended up doing quite well. I believe there's only been 1 or 2 earlier ones, but unfortunately this one didn't do too well. I think it's probably just because LEGO released a couple new versions of it slightly after, which kind of brought down the kind of hype for this set. But I do think if I hold on to it long enough, it will go up in value more. That's generally the case with most LEGO investments. A few of them won't, but I do think that if I hold on to this for another 2 years or so, it will probably go up in value by a decent margin and I'll be able to sell it. I don't expect anything crazy out of this set. This set has it's gone up in value slightly from what I paid for it, but still slightly like $1 or $2 under retail, which is unfortunate, but sometimes you can't win them all. And it is a cool set though. So and one of the benefits of investing in LEGO is if you have a set that doesn't perform as well as you'd hoped, you still have a LEGO set. So if I really want it, I can build it. I probably won't. I'm probably just going to wait until I can sell it for a decent profit and hope it goes up in value. It may not, but we'll have to see what ends up happening. And then we get to two Star Wars sets here. So this is the Lego Death Star Cannon, and this is set number 75246. So this set, I believe, has been retired. Oh, and these are all sets that have been retired, just for indications. And it's gone. It's roughly worth about retail price, and thankfully I was able to get all of them on sale, so I've still made about a 20% return on investment, although after the fees and stuff from eBay, which I usually use to sell Lego, it will probably be closer to a 7 or 8% return on investment if I were to sell it now. But generally Lego Star Wars sets will continue to go up in value, so I have hopes that this one will keep going up in value, even if it's not by a considerable margin. But it's a cool little set. You have too many figures. Unfortunately, I put about $100 into this set, so I bought a couple of them, and it hasn't done as well as I'd hoped. But that's the case with some of my Lego investments. Anytime anybody invests in something, it may end up not doing as well as you'd hoped, and that has kind of ended up being the case with this set right here. And it depicts a fairly iconic scene from the Star Wars franchise, so I thought it would end up doing well. It's got two okay minifigures in it. There's also a little bit of playability functions in the set that help add some value to it, but in the end it didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. But I do think it will hopefully go up in value a little bit more in the future. And then we get to this set right here. So this is the Lego Luke Skywalker's X-Wing Fighter. So this set has gone, it's roughly worth retail price still, even though it's been retired for a little while, which is unfortunate, but it's got 3 minifigures. It's got Luke Skywalker in it, Princess Leia, and then the general figure. You also get the R2-D2 figure that can be put there on the back of the set, kind of a fun addition to the set. I thought it would be a great investment. I even made a couple videos about it, but it turns out it did not do as well as I had hoped. I guess there's just too many X-Wings in the market right now, so there wasn't a whole lot of demand for the latest version. That's the best reason I can think of for it, but I do think, similar to the other Lego Star Wars set, similar to the Death Star Cannon set, I think that if I'm going to hold on to this, I probably will. If I hold on to it for another, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years, it will probably end up doing pretty well. Maybe not super well, but at least something, and I'll be able to at least make a couple dollars off of it. But it is very unfortunate that some of these sets haven't done as well as I'd hoped. But that's kind of the risk of really investing in anything. There's going to be times where the investments don't really pan out as well as you had hoped. And you can feel free to watch my other videos of the sets that have done really well. I've made quite a few of those. But on average, my sets generally go up in value by a pretty decent margin. And I hope that trend continues. It's been up that way for these last few years, so hopefully it continues to go up in value. But feel free to let me know if you have any questions about any of the sets I went over today or investing in Lego in general. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.